So for anyone thinking that they are a Martha in the scripture, you have to listen to this. It's so good. Jesus loved Martha and her sister and Lazarus. Jesus specifically named Martha and even claims that he loves her. So in the story of Martha and Mary, both sisters served the Lord. But Mary's service was through listening to Jesus' teaching, while Martha's service involves preparing food and tending to the practical needs of the house guest. So Jesus acknowledges both forms of service, but emphasizes the importance of listening and learning from him. But listen to this verse. It says, "But Martha was distracted by the big dinner she was preparing. She came to Jesus and said this, 'Lord, isn't it unfair to you that my sister just sits here while I do all the work? Tell her to come and help me.' But the Lord said to her, 'My dear Martha, you are worried and upset about these silly details. There is only one thing that you should be concerned about, and Mary has discovered it, and it will not be taken away from her.'" You see, when Jesus said, "Learn and listen from him," I believe that Martha was concerned about what she was not doing, focused on her sister's calling. However, Mary had embraced the calling that Jesus had over her life. She wasn't concerned about what everybody else's job was. She was doing what she felt she was led to do. Listen to the scripture. It says this, "Serve them sincerely because of your reverent fear of the Lord. Work willingly at whatever you do, as though you were working for the Lord, rather than for people. Remember that the Lord will give you an inheritance of your reward, and that master you are serving is Christ. But if you do what is wrong, you will be paid back the wrong you have done, because God does not have favorites." You see, just because Mary had a different calling than Martha, that doesn't mean that God had a favorite. Martha's role to serve needed to be sincere, out of her reverence for God and her love for Christ, not as competition to her sister. Her heart posture needed to be that she was working for the Lord, not for people. So in this next story, we see that Martha began to really embrace her calling. In the story of Martha and Lazarus, when Jesus came to Bethany to celebrate the fact that Lazarus was raised from the dead, Martha is described to actively be serving, preparing food, and tending to the needs of Jesus and all of his companions. Lazarus, her brother, is sitting at the table, and her sister is sitting and listening to Jesus speak. In both stories, Martha served because that was her calling. In John 12:26, it says this, "Anyone who wants to serve me must follow me, because my servants must be where I am. The Father will honor whoever serves me." I love this for Martha, because while serving Jesus, while he did ministry work, she was fulfilling the will of God. Jesus was honored for it. He was able to do the will of God because she was serving Jesus and the people. This is a huge role, and I'm so glad that Martha finally embraced her calling.